your insulin level, your insulin. Today's video is going to be on fasted cardio, whether it helps, whether it's good, whether it's bad. So if you are interested, keep watching, hit subscribe, and then let me know what you think at the end. Good morning and welcome back. Today is Wednesday and it marks the first day of my get fit for summer, body to the beach, get rid of the chub. It is 6 o'clock. I am gonna head to the gym and do some fasted cardio. I want this video a bit more informative. My eyes are really swollen. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, I need to get up and head to the gym. I used to do fasted cardio last summer when I was trying to get ready for my holiday. All it kind of consists of is doing a bit of cardio on an empty stomach. I'm gonna aim to do about 40 minutes, but this is my first day that I'm doing it before work. So I'll give you a bit of information afterwards. So, I've just got back from the gym. I didn't end up filming any of it. I wanted to get on a treadmill and do some uphill walking and then do some sprints or more of a flat. So 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off, and then do some more uphill walking for about 40 minutes. I don't tend to do just running. In terms of fat burn, a lot of the research says that kind of HIIT training is the way forward, which is the reason why I do sprints, but we'll talk about that in a bit. And now I am going to make breakfast. So after I have done cardio, on the way back have what is known as BCA. So Staline do a all day kind of hydrate, build and repair BCA. It's just got the amino acids, which are obviously the building blocks of protein. So I have two different types from the Staline. This one is my favorite. This is their Coca-Cola flavor. I also have the orange one, but I don't think it tastes as good. This actually tastes like Coke, only flat. So I tend to have one scoop of that on my way back from the gym. For breakfast today, I'm just gonna have one whole egg with 2 egg whites scrambled on a piece of toast, and then I'll make a shake for slightly later on at work. In terms of bread, I never eat anything particular, just whatever I happen to have in my cupboard, whether that be a bagel. Crumpet's also quite a good one, but today I'm just going with the Warburton's seeded loaf from Tesco's. I also don't drink coffee because I don't like it, rather than kind of any medical reasons why I wouldn't have it. So in the mornings, if I'm gonna have anything, I'll have a tea. But yeah, if I then take caffeine, I get like a head rush and I feel sick. That's why I don't drink coffee. That is a pretty standard breakfast. In terms of what I have when it comes to my shake, this is my normal shake that I have every day, because normally I don't have the eggs. It's only because I've done the cardio, and it's about 300 calories. If you're not trying to put yourself in a calorie deficit, you could just add some oats, but I tend to leave those. Already I've got ice in there, and then I just add a little banana. God, this is actually really hard with one hand, hang on. This is the Staline whey that I use. Again, I have this in 2 different flavors, in strawberry, and then I have it in the vanilla raspberry. 1 scoop. So yeah, that is my breakfast. I've got to go to work now, but I will finish the rest of this when I am home. Obviously, the idea of kind of not eating before any type of exercise really puts anyone off. Why would you want to do that? I feel like you're going to pass out. I do fasted cardio whenever I'm doing a cut or trying to lose a bit of body fat. I did it last summer. I think it's the best that I've ever looked. It meant I was training twice a day, so it's quite demanding on the body. So I was doing about an hour's cardio in the mornings. Is it worth it? Does it pay off? There is actually studies that have found exercising in a fasted state can actually burn 20% more calories. Who doesn't want that? So the kind of concept behind it is that your body requires fuel in order to burn energy. However, this is dependent on a magnitude of different factors. One being whether you have just eaten. If you've got nothing in your stomach, then your body has no energy to use, so it uses the stores that it's already got. This can either be your fat stores or your carbohydrate stores. The store that it uses also depends on the type of cardio that you're doing. In general, if you're kind of
working at a steady pace is actually shown to target your fat stores, because fat takes longer to metabolize than carbohydrates does. So if you're doing, for example, running, because your body can't burn fat at the same rate that it oxidizes carbs. So this means when your body requires energy over a longer period of time, it's going to target your carbohydrate stores. Fasted is actually classed as a period of about 8 hours where you don't eat anything, so your stomach's nice and empty. I do mine in the morning because obviously I've had at least kind of 10-12 hours of not eating. But if you don't eat through the day and then go to the gym and do your cardio, that's exactly the same. I just like to get up early and go to the gym and do mine. It just means that you're running on an empty fuel tank. When your body is in a fasted state, your insulin levels are lower. That tells your body there's no other choice but to burn fat, which naturally happens if you haven't eaten for 8 hours, which in the morning you haven't, unless you're like nibbling through the night. This is different from eating on a full stomach, because once you've eaten, your insulin levels then rise, and it takes about 4 to 6 hours for those insulin levels to come back down, and obviously your body is just going to burn the bagel that you've just eaten. I had to just tie my hair up. Do you need to have a healthy diet? Obviously, it's rammed into everyone. Fitness is 80% diet, 20% what you're actually doing. You do need to be on a calorie deficit in order to see a difference. So this means just a lower calorie intake than what your body naturally uses to burn every day, so your normal metabolic rate. So you can work this out online. It is a really lengthy process. I keep my diet at about 1,800 calories. I just make sure I'm eating the right kind of things. So I'm not necessarily looking to lose so much weight at the minute. I'm just looking to kind of reduce some of my fluffiness, and normally I don't track anything that I eat. I eat loads of chocolate, loads of biscuits, loads of bread, and I'm just being a bit stricter on myself, so I'm not necessarily counting what I'm eating. I'm just making sure I'm getting enough of each of the food groups. And after you've exercised, your muscles are then hungry because they've used up all their energy, so they're kind of hungry for nutrients, meaning when you then eat, the nutrients are then absorbed a lot better. Hence why I have a shake, just to completely replenish those stores. You also need to consider the fact that you burn more fat if you're at a higher muscle to fat ratio. So don't just focus on your cardio if you're trying to lose weight. Having a bigger muscle mass requires more energy in order to repair after training. Therefore, you're constantly burning calories. Therefore, strength training, really important if you're also trying to lose weight. Don't just solely focus on cardio. So strive to gain more muscle mass in order to achieve optimal results and gain that body that you want. Squat, do your deadlift, do your compound movements. They're all really important. Obviously, the more muscles that you use, the more muscles are required in order to repair and need that energy. So while there's a mass weight on you do your weight training, cardio is really important. Get lots of YouTubers being like, oh, I never do cardio, I only do weights, but you just need to think about the actual health benefits of cardio. Weight loss, stronger lungs, stronger heart, increased bone density, so especially with women. Osteoporosis can be really common as you get older. It can reduce stress, can help with anxiety and depression, allows you to sleep a lot easier, and generally kind of helps you to lead a kind of more active and healthy lifestyle. I do recommend doing at least one session of cardio a week. I always get asked why I do high intensity interval training. It's shown to be the most beneficial in terms of fat burn, but excessive cardio can burn these muscle stores. You can confuse the body with kind of different stimuli. So as I said before, if you're doing excess cardio, that muscle bulk is going to be used as energy. Sprints and interval training help to maintain that muscle mass as well as the burning of the fat, and I find I get knackered. I much prefer doing sprints, running 40 minutes. I don't think I could do it. I think I'd pass out. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. So takeaway message: if you want to lose weight, look at your diet, look at your cardio. To burn fat, I recommend uphill walking or high intensity. More calories are burned actually in your resting state. So the more muscles you use during your workout, the more calories you're going to be burning afterwards in order to repair those muscles. Change it up, keep yourself motivated, start easy, don't throw yourself straight in. Start with the basic, do 20 minutes, get the body going and see how your body reacts and adapts to it. I've started on 3 mornings a week because I know that's more realistic for me. Set yourself an easy, achievable goal and then work from there. If that's 1 day a week, if that for you is on the weekend, then start there, and gradually you'll build up a habit and it'll become your normal routine. Remember to be patient. Seeing any change takes its time, but you've got to start somewhere. Just ease yourself in slowly, as well as your body, your mind to adapt. The first time I ever did cardio, I was like, this is horrific, I hate it, and now it's become part of my routine and I actually do quite enjoy it, and I love getting a bit of a sweat on in the morning. It helps me stay so much more alert at work. If cardio is something you don't like, just try and find something you enjoy. Change it up, treadmills were taken, so I had to go on the cross trainer before then switching over 20 minutes on the treadmill. It makes it more fun. It makes you have to think on the spot and do something a bit different. And remember, drink lots and lots of water. This was the first of my educational videos. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you have any ideas of anything else you would like me to do, then make sure you just pop it in the comments below, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up.